Good morning. Good morning. Hey, how's it going? Randy Crocker says, "Are you fat?" Um, what do you mean by that? We all have fat on the body, just about. I think you'd be uh, pretty unhappy if you were just fat, or if you were no fat. I'm kind of a blend. Good morning, Brian. Brian Taylor on YouTube says hi. How are you today, Brian? Gallican says, "What is my man's up to today?" Uh, 10,000 steps every day. We're going for a walk, and um, this is just kicking it off. So we're not going to do 10,000 in this session. We're just going to get the meter started, as it were. So 10,000. Gillekin says, "That's wonderful, and I believe in you." Thank you. Yeah, we can do this. We can do more. Um, I go live and do my walk live um, for my own accountability, but also to inspire you, motivate you to get up off the couch, get out of the house, get in the morning sun, get moving, and get your sweat on, maybe. But some folks, it's harder to get up and out of bed. Some folks, it's harder to get moving. Turn the phone uh, to stop the doom scrolling. You know. Joey Kavendrew on YouTube says, "Sam is back in Glow a Garden." I don't know what that is. And we'll go for a walk and we'll look at wildlife. Sometimes there's quail or rabbits. You know, we share the world with the animals. There's lizards, birds, and the sun comes up pretty early nowadays here in summer. So I'm trying to avoid the big ball of light that you can see photo bombing me. It's hard to read the screen when the sun is up, so I find patches of shade like this on my walk, and then we chat a bit. Uh, Galekin says, I'm just going to bed, but I'm going to listen to your lovely walk while I do so. If you upload again, I'll be there. Hey, thank you. Yeah, I do this almost every single day. Hannah DeHoog says hi. Hello, Hannah. Channel's not really made for kids. I put it as not made for kids, so um, good morning, Frankie. Hello, did I miss the walk? No, you did not. No, sir, you did not. We're just kicking it off right now. It's going to be a shorter walk, I think, with the heat coming. It's probably going to be like that, but you know, we play it by ear. How you doing, Johnny? Johnny liked the live and followed me on TikTok. Thank you. Thank you very much. You saw the commercial, Frankie? Yeah, it was a fun commercial. They did a really good job on it. All the people it come together to make something like that. It's uh, mind-boggling sometimes because you don't see the people. You just see a few people in front of the screen, in front of the camera. But it's a big team of people that make that happen. I fit the role. Yeah, I mean, it's my motorcycle, so we did that in a day. Yeah, Frankie wants to know how long it took to film the commercial, the Honor Health commercial. It was a day. Um, as far as productions go, it was very quick. I thought it was well organized. The director was smooth with it, and client knew what they wanted. Just thought it went really well. We had other preparation things beforehand. I think that's a big reason why things went so smoothly. Uh, Good morning. But sometimes, even with all that preparation, they don't go smoothly. So it's not just that. But as far as just as filming, it was just one full day. Yeah. Yeah. You know, just depends on the time of day. I think sometimes I get uh, a good amount of people, and sometimes not so many. Sometimes zero. It's all right. Uh, I'm out here getting my steps in, doing my thing, and you're welcome to come along, but not everybody's going to be available at the same time, and I'm not able to go at the exact same time. I'm not a robot. Got things going on as well. I did not go live last night. Um, might not have even done the morning walk. I can't remember. Uh, so my recorded steps are less than 10,000, but I'm more than certain that my overall steps were over because I did a fair amount of walking yesterday. But it is nice to have the confirmation. That's kind of the goal. Have something to show for it as far as tracked steps, but also to make these connections with you and, you know, build community. We do the workout. I go live with my friend and brother from another mother, Mr. Vincent Alfonso Jamal. We go live together on the Impact Athletics Association channel. So if you haven't checked that out, I recommend it. That's what I do before these walks, is I'll wake up pretty early and we'll do a workout, 100 push-ups, 100 squats, other stuff. And then I'll, take care of some things, charge up the phone and go for a walk. So by the time I'm doing this walk, I've already done a workout. And that's live streamed too on the Impact Athletics Association channel on YouTube. Try to say that clearly for you. You got a little shade here. And the sweat is beating down already. Beating. I did okay. I walked in the morning. Yeah, I walk at night too. And if I haven't hit my steps, then I'll go for a walk at night and make sure I get my steps in. And if I've already got my steps in, sometimes I'll still go live just to chat, hang out, and talk about things, throughout the day. One time I'd already hit my steps and I went live in the backyard, just like moving some stuff around because I want to make my backyard more of a backyard gym. Because one of the tenets of Impact we talk about is the world is a gym. You don't have to pay for a gym membership. You don't have to drive, somewhere else. Wherever you are, you can get a workout in. But it is nice to have some equipment. And if you do have some equipment, it's nice that it's outside and ready to go when you are. Because I do enjoy weightlifting and movements that require gear. So it's nice to have those. Uh, Frankie on YouTube said, "Did I just hear squirrels? They sounded loud." There's some like crackling birds. I don't know. I saw the birds making the sound. They're just up there in that tree talking. It's like when a cat goes ek 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 ek. It's kind of that sound. but bird. Yeah, I'm glad you saw the commercial. It's a lot of fun to make, and a lot of hard work went into it. And then yesterday, so much of my day was, uh, it takes longer than you might think to put something out there like that and tag everybody and post it. What I would say, like the right way, or, you know, a professional way, thanking people and stuff. Because it's kind of weak sauce to just take all that hard work and throw it up there, which it's not wrong, but I want to do better, so took more time with it. A lot of people did a lot of work on it, and I want to acknowledge them. Luca Kundo on TikTok in the house. Yo yo, what is up, my guy? Where do we find you when we do these walks? Like, what are you up to this time of day, Luca? If you don't know Luca Kundo, he's an actor out of the eastern states in the U.S. I don't want to dox you, but and yeah, he's a professional actor, performance artist. He's getting ready to go to the airport, headed to Los Angeles. All right, that's a good sign. I like the sound of that. I assume that you're going to work, not to check out the boardwalk. Our congratulations in order, Mr. Kundo. Frankie says, "How was your fourth?" It was good. All things considered. Um, did some mental health stuff and relax with friends and you know hang out with my cats at night to keep them from getting spooked by the fireworks kind of thing. If you ever need help, get ChatGPT. Uh, yeah, I mean I've familiarized myself with ChatGPT. Yeah, not for work. Luca is taking their cousin to anime convention and Disney. Okay, that's cool. It's a good way to spend the day. Well, I hope you have an amazing flight, brother. I know that they can be tough. Frankie says, "Dang, I really wished I'd gotten into y'all line of business." Luca says, "Yeah, man, thanks. That sounds like fun, Luca." Somebody asked me, "Is being an actor where I'm at hard?" And I think my answer was, "Don't do it." Like we don't do it because it's easy, or even because it's fun. I think the it's just because you have to. It's a compulsion kind of thing. Um, so If you're interested, then I would say take a class. Take an acting class. See if it's for you. Um, it, and our job is to make it look fun. I'll say that for sure. And sometimes it is. Black Line and Barrel Beard Co. on TikTok says, "Love the beard, brother." Hey, thanks. Yeah, we got beard over here. You got beard in your name. What kind of company is that? Luca says, "Yeah." Impact Athletics Association on YouTube says, "Let's take this walk." Yes, sir. Welcome, welcome to the chat. We have already made it to the park. So, Black Line and Barrel Beard Co. says we handcraft balms and oils in Lexington, Kentucky. Well, as it would happen, I happen to have a beard, and I know other bearded humans. So, you know, how fortuitous that we've come across one another. Uh, we've achieved the time where I set the phone down for a little bit though, and I'm gonna do some yoga. All right, I'm gonna take some breaths with you. I think everything's out of the pockets here. I have this sunshade carrying around with me. Let's adjust this a little bit. Thank you for the follow, Black Line and Barrel Beard Company on TikTok. Thank you very much. Frankie says, "Let's do this." Yeah, right on. Well, the exciting stuff: 100 push-ups, 100 squats. It was 140 push-ups this morning because we do 10 push-ups for your subscriptions. We got a lot of subscriptions today on the Impact Athletics Association channel, so we did some extra overtime push-ups, and now that we've hit 140, I can't leave that hanging. So, you know, drop me some follows, some subscriptions, get me to 200 for the day. At least I'd appreciate that. Uh, but for now, yeah, if you want to talk some more, for sure, shoot me a message, and just know that this is the portion of the live stream where I'm probably AFK, but I'm here. We're talking to you. I don't know. Can you hear me? Okay. I'm just taking a few relaxed breaths, just kind of taking a moment, checking in. The flies, there's a lot of flies, there's a lot of birds. And the flies are aggressive today. I think because the ground is wet, a little bit wet, that they're just out in force. So this is one of the more frustrating things that I deal with when I do this stuff. I know first world problems for real, but man, if you think you don't have power, imagine having a mosquito in the room when you're trying to sleep, right? Just like, in this ocean, I'm a bag of tea. I make some clouds, but they're minor league. Just breathing in through my nose, breathing out like I'm blowing out a candle. And so, yes, we're here together. I'm not your teacher, I'm not your guide. I'm just side by side. We're side by side. Channels for entertainment purposes only, and you're welcome to join me in the movements that you feel comfortable doing and feel safe doing. We breathe in through the nose, filling up the belly, the sides, and exhale like you're blowing out a candle. A few more times. Breathing in deeper each time. I'm making my exhales last at least twice as long as my inhales. One more time, the biggest, deepest breath of the day. Little sip at the top. And hold. And let it go. And letting your breath come in through your nose and out through your nose. Just taking a moment to appreciate the earth keeping me locked on. I'm not flying out into space. It supports my weight. My whole life. I can't know for sure that we won't lose gravity and I won't go flying away, but I trust it. I trust that gravity will be here. The earth will be here. And my breath is here. And anytime I might get distracted by something outside, dog barking, flies landing, enjoying my tasty, plane overhead, people walking by. My breath will be there. My breath will be there to come back to you. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. I'm just inviting some movement, you know, checking in. What part of me is whispering for more attention, for more movement, for some lotion, some motion, some lathering, just a little sway side to side. Arms up with an inhale, holding it, clasping my fingers tight. When the yawn came, without effort, feeling the lats get juicy from all those push ups. 126 days, Mr. Vincent has been doing 100 push ups on this live. channel, Impact Athletics Association. It's incredible. I joined. I have many days in a row, but it's not 126. But it's a lot for me, I'll tell you that. And it's only growing. It's only going to be more. Some seated cat cows. Really opening up my back, scapula, using my legs for leverage. And then contracting, squeezing the scapula together hard. A little back bend. A little juiciness. My neck is asking for some love, so we're going to give it. Oh, yeah. Being careful not to go full on crunching my neck backwards, but still getting some elevation of the neck, working in that lotion, that synovial fluid. Pressing up on the neck is good a little bit. Pulling down. Stretch the shoulder. Rolling the shoulder out forward and backward. Side to side. Shaking the head no. We already did yes, but a little bit more yes. A little bit more yes. Gently placing my hand on my head, rolling that shoulder out. Backward and forward. Mm. Mm. That's tasty. Opening the eyes, coming into a tabletop. Just gonna check in with you. Coming into a high plank. Just enjoying this capability, gripping the earth with my fingertips, arching the back, dropping the tailbone so it's a one straight line spine. Feet are up on the toes. Toes are curled under, but I also like to get this tasty. Just kind of go right up on the big toes. So it's just the tips of my two big toes touching. And curling back down. Just a little movement there. Tightening the thighs, hamstrings, really elongating the neck. Inhaling and pushing it back on the exhale for a downward facing dog. A couple cracks and pops. And I'll pedal out, walking it out. Nice and easy. You can feel the heat building up in the body. My back is getting warm. It's not just from the sun or the heat, it's that internal heat, that internal furnace being lit up, turning up that dial just a little bit more, kicking that leg out. Sometimes you need to exhale through your mouth, but then if you can and you notice, bring it back to the nose. A little bit wider placement of the hands for this high plank. Same principles, just a little different. Pulling the belly button to the spine, tucking the tailbone, engaging the thighs, hamstrings, calves, forearms, gripping the earth, fingertips pressing it down, feeling the muscles wrap around the bones and tighten, holding me up all over. And relaxing in this moment where everything is tight, everything is uncomfortable, everything is exertion, and yet relaxing. Feeling that heat building up, sweat dripping down. Inviting deeper breaths to slow the heart rate, which has risen somewhat. The sweat is beating down my forehead. The planes are overhead. The birds are calling. One more time. Rolling the neck out. Preparation for another more intense move. Arms up. Coming into that tabletop. Even wider arms this time. Taking the legs back up onto the tips of the toes. Tightening everything from the fingertips all the way down to the toes. Checking in. Breathing in. Relaxing with. Holding that core tight. And exhaling, going into that down dog, lifting the rear, maintaining most of my weight on the front end in this modified downward facing dog. some wide stance pike push-ups for the heat. Checking in with my posture. Oftentimes we're slumped over. It makes it harder to get full breath. Even a slight adjustment, rolling the shoulders back and down, lifting the chin, opens your airways. So I'm always looking for ways to be more open, ways to get more oxygen in my breath, ways to fuel my body with more oxygen, more air. We're not just building lung capacity, we're building capacity at large. Capacity to do difficult things, capacity to hold space for others, to forgive yourself. Coming into a forearm plank, kicking those feet back, forearms come down, dropping the tailbone, tucking it, not gripping the glutes, but they're not loose. Rocking forward, controlled on the toes, pressing back, controlled on the toes, forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, and forward and back. Out, taking the knees, just hovering and exploding to a tripod, walking it back, releasing the belly, just breathing into this forward fold deeper each time. Hands are staggered, feeling the stretch, my hamstrings, the blades of my feet, outside blades of my feet pressing into the earth, and then countering that with my big toe pad pressing down and pressing down evenly through my heels, maintaining that contact and tension on the blades, and really pressing down and out, engaging those hamstrings. A little deeper each time. In fact, we can go a little bit further out. We're going to tiptoe it out. And if you're on a slippery surface, make sure you have your hands there and you're not just walking it out, because you can slide like that. So finding a place that's good for me, solid for me, that I can take my hands away. Taking it up onto the heels. Pressing the butt back. Feet come back down. And
This is honestly just begging for this headstand. So we go.
Mm. Oh. Oh. you doing? Frankie on YouTube says, "All right, man. I need to get off. I need to get ready for 10:30 because training. Be safe and see you on your next live. Also, I'll be checking out the Impact Athletics Association channel later on today. Awesome, awesome." Julio Rodriguez sent heart me gift. Thank you very much. Black Line and Barrel Beard Co. says we handcraft balms and oils in Lexington, Kentucky. And they followed me. Thank you very much. That's 20 push-ups. 20 more. Rick Villa Sr. says, put your pants on. There might be children outside playing cochino. And this is it. This is what we are doing. This is who we are today. This is who we're interacting with. We're here to raise our vibrations. And I don't think I'd trade my thumbs for a horsetail, but sure wouldn't mind one right now. Just closing it out here with a breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Again. Opening my eyes, seeing you, wonderful people. Thank you so much. You're amazing. I appreciate you being here so much and engaging with you. We're going to make our way back. Santiago Mota Sandoval in the chat on YouTube says, "Hele." Is that hello with an accent? Oh, that was incredible. I don't want to get stuck out here in the sun much longer, but I really appreciate you being here. We're going to start making our way back. Hello, Diana. Now we're going to check our steps. See how we got everything. Leave no things but footprints. I got this delicious apple to enjoy on the way back. There you have it. Frankie, you have a good one. Let's catch up real soon. Shower is in order. I'm excited for that. Hmm. Well, look what we have here. Kind of gassed out, but also, that's funny. There's no kids here today. So, guess I'm not really paying much attention to this structure usually. There's like kids over here playing, but not right now. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Mm. Eh. 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 I think it's kind of hot, y'all. I'm not doing that right now. Might be a good activity at the start when I arrive. Oh, What's going on, Santiago? What are you up to today? Hey, little bunny. Juicy. Um, ooh, fast little Franklin. Whoa, you are tiniest. So tiny. Tiniest little Franklin. Good morning. So we'll be over. We'll be over a third our steps goal by the time we get back, I think. And yeah, we're just dialing this in, getting it dialed in. There's the doggies, the broken gate. Hey, you, we made it. It is, but we are close. We have made a big dent, and it's only getting hotter. So we'll catch the rest a little later today. And I may go live, and I hope you'll join me for that if I do. If you'd like to get notified when I go live, make sure you hit the notification bell after you subscribe. Um, Otherwise, very much hope you have an amazing day. Always an honor and a pleasure. Peace.